As you talked about, Kara, atop the standings. Our crew chief, Aganabazi, is our referee, and Tyler Merkovich is our umpire. The tip going to Golden State. Eight seconds, and Gabby Williams doesn't waste any time. Pulls. She's shooting a career high from back there. Caitlin Clark approaching an assist milestone coming into tonight. 3 assists off of 500 for her career. She'd be the fastest WNBA player to reach that milestone. And Mo Billings with the first take in her return to Golden State.
And that's an important bucket for Monique Billings. As we were talking to Steph White pregame, she's still getting comfortable with this offense, the timing, where she gets her shots, and right there just takes it right to the rim.
Last Friday, the Fever won 90-82. Tough take to try to get for Williams. Looking for a foul call. Natalie Nakase looking for a foul call as well. It's Charles who defends Caitlin Clark right out of the gates in a similar fashion to Friday. Here's Burton with the in-and-out dribble, tosses it up, draws the foul.
I like it from both teams early. It was Indiana and then kicking it out.
Veronica Burton at the free throw line. Been such a huge piece, a key piece for the Valkyries.
One shot.
And because she is a key piece, Stephanie White right away puts Lexie Hull on her as a primary defender. Hull sets the tone in terms of the level of tenacity on the defensive end for Indiana. Since she's been inserted into the starting lineup, their defense has gotten better.
It'll be Burton on Clark now. And if we would see that matchup, Burton working around the screens. Post touch for Aliyah Boston. Handoff to Kelsey Mitchell. She's gotten more points there in the paint here this year. Can't get it that time. Burton with a strong take off the glass and count it.
She's so tough, she's competitive, she's strong. She's just getting better and better.
We got a whole game. You can say it as much as you want.
And you see her pickup point on Caitlin Clark. She's picking her up in the backcourt, letting her feel her presence early.
The two have a history together, Northwestern against Iowa. In fact, the only time in Caitlin Clark's college career she scored in single digits, just 8 points, is when Iowa played Northwestern and Veronica Burton back in her freshman season.
So different matchup from the first one, right? Charles starts on Clark in the meeting last week, and Burton starts on Mitchell. And now we've got the reverse, so we'll see how this plays out. Nice backhand.
The cutting Lexie Hull gets blocked. Kia Stokes came over. Burton behind the back. Thornton pulls the trigger and an out. Clark from distance gets fouled on the shot by Charles.
The other thing about Clark that, her range and the speed with which she can shoot it's just the extension of your defense and how locked in you have to be higher up on the floor than against most other teams and most other players. And then you don't want to let her get it off. So sometimes your aggression takes over a little bit there because you want to get a strong contest. Sometimes it's a little too strong and you pick up the foul.
And it happens so quickly.
Yeah.
She's defended differently than any other player here in the WNBA. Here's Burton again.
Yeah, the switch, big, yeah.
Is looking for Stokes, taps it to Charles, who finishes it off.
And Charles has been exceptional on the glass. She's got 14 rebounds in her last 2 games from the perimeter.
Corner shot for Hull, not there. Contrast in styles between these two teams. Burton driving, can't get it, gets her own miss. Williams will try it again from 3. Charles with the offensive rebound and put back. That's one of their strengths. Back and forth we go. Caitlin Clark, the #1 pace in the league, and Clark gets the 2. First field goal, 5 points for Clark. Backdoor cut, Stokes with the reverse.
Really good job there by Gabby Williams to keep the defense entertained She got that pass to Kia Stokes.
You see how fast the Fever want to get up and down the court. #1 in pace against Golden State, who plays the slowest pace in the league so far this year. Shoulder shake. Clark trying to get Burton. Burton with the block. On the push, Thornton with the kick out. Williams once again, still not there.
Someone's got to box out Kyla Charles. If you want to play with pace, if you're the Indiana Fever, you got to rebound to get out of.
Boston with the kick out. Hull gets another shot. Hull once again, another block. That time by Gabby Williams. 9 seconds on the shot clock. As it reset, Clark. Lexie Hull 0 for 2 from 3. Clark launches with 1 second on the shot clock.
We got a few players with their hands on their hips, breathing hard, man. The pace has been great up and down the floor on both ends. We see multiple